Picture this. It is December 2023, the 31st, and you're reflecting on the year that is gradually passing by. You're filled with a sense of accomplishment, knowing that you have grown both professionally and personally. But how did you get there?
Please, I don't have any time for any gossip now.
Well, my friend, it all starts with leaving those pesky habits that have been holding you back. Are you ready to break free from old routines? Let's do this. Hey there, YouTube fam, welcome back to my channel. Today we're going to be talking about something that has been on my mind lately: unhealthy habits.
Oh my god!
Definitely, we all do. But as we step into the new year, it is time to leave these bad habits behind, these unhealthy habits, and make healthier choices. So grab a pen, grab a paper, because I'm about to drop some true bombs. Let's talk about procrastination. Raise your hands if you are guilty of procrastinating.
I never expected it.
Yep, me too. You thought I would be exempted? Nah. But let's be real. What does procrastination really get you? It only adds unnecessary stress to your life, doesn't allow you to achieve your set goals or meet deadlines, and honestly, it just makes you look responsible at the end of the day because you're not able to meet your set targets or deadlines.
Every 60 seconds in Africa, a minute passes.
So in 2024, I want us to start prioritizing our tasks, set deadlines, and not just set these deadlines, but actually work towards achieving them. And trust me, when you do these things, you will actually get things done and you will feel much more better. The key way to avoid procrastinating is to plan appropriately. With this, you can get a daily planner, or you can as much as get sticky notes to write down the things that you want to do the night before you actually plan to do these things. And by writing down your thoughts or writing down your goals, you would actually be more focused to attaining those goals and encounter less procrastination. But if you wake up on a random day and just start thinking of what you have to do for that set day, the more you plan, the more time you're wasting, and the less enthusiastic you are to complete these goals. And what happens? You just end up procrastinating as usual.
No! God, please, no!
So let's start prioritizing our tasks and let's start prioritizing our goals for 2024.
Together we can stop this.
Another habit to drop in 2023 before 2024 is sedentary lifestyle. Sitting, they say, is the new smoking.
Wool up, nigga. Wool up, wool up, wool up.
So honestly, if you're someone that sits down from morning till night without doing anything and you don't categorize yourself as a smoker, you are a liar, because sitting is the new smoking, so they say. And this is very true because our body is designed to move. Our body is set to move, and that's why you have legs for walking, if it makes sense.
Jesus is Lord!
Honestly, it's not advisable to sit all day, and if your job puts you in that position where you have to sit for most of the day, always take it upon yourself to get up at intervals and take breaks to walk around and get your blood circulating properly. If you're a banker or an accountant and you do more of sitting throughout the day, facing your computer and all that stuff, you're posing a great risk to your health. You can start to develop deep venous thrombosis. Personally for me, on my Apple Watch, I tend to get that notification that tells you time to stand up. And this is when I've sat down for a very long time. My watch is able to detect that I've sat down for a very long time and it signals me to get up. So if you do not have an Apple wristwatch like myself that tells me when to get up most times, you can just take it upon yourself to sit for 1 hour, and after every 1 hour you sit, get up and walk for about 5 to 10 minutes, and then you can go back to sitting down again. So for every hour that you sit down, walk around for 5 to 10 minutes, but always make sure to keep it at the back of your mind to not sit throughout the day because they are harmful risks to your health. So let's make it a pact to get up, do some stretches, and incorporate some exercises into our daily routine. Your body will thank you and you will have more energy to tackle your goals.
Oh my god! Wow!
Mindless snacking. That temptation of mindless snacking. We've all been there, right? And we still are. I personally am still on this table. You know that thing they also call stress eating, or just trying to quench those cravings. Those are what we term mindless snacking. Now you've had a very stressful day at work, you come back, you're too lazy to make anything, and what happens? You grab the next chocolate bar in the fridge, or you take your phone and just order pizza because it's very easy. We need to stop this in 2023. Drop that habit before 2024 approaches.
Together we can stop this.
We need to break free of that cycle that makes us go for mindless snacking whenever we are stressed or bored. Rather, opt for nutritious alternatives like fruits, veggies, and nuts, and your body will thank you later. Because the more you go for these unhealthy choices, they contain a higher percentage calorie, and these things just keep you full for a very short time. So you will tend to have much more cravings with the more unhealthy snack that you consume. So it's time for us to start making very wise decisions, because you're not quenching your hunger when you're going for these mindless snacks, because the only thing is that it increases your satiation and you just want to keep eating and eating and building up more calories in your body, which in turn is very unhealthy. So let's start doing better for ourselves before this year runs out. And one solution to this is to plan your meals ahead. Okay, so if there's something that you want to eat, a healthy option of food that you want to eat, try and get that food a day before the actual day that you want to eat it, because what happens is the food is ready for you and you don't come back from work and feel stressed and start looking for what to eat, because that's what happens. You don't have anything to eat at home, so you come back from work and you're just like, I don't think I'm about to go and start cooking anything or looking for what to eat, and then you pick the easiest option. So let's make that habit of preparing ahead what we're going to eat, so that we don't get tempted into going for these unhealthy options.
That into meat. Give your meat a good old rub. That's it. Nice and hot.
You're exposing yourself to a lot of health risks.
Please spread the word.
Another habit to drop in 2023 is poor sleeping habits. Raise your hands if you're guilty of scrolling through your phone late at night.
Are you not ashamed of yourself?
Yep, that's me again. Guilty as charged.
Are you not embarrassed? This is really embarrassing.
Guys, let's start prioritizing our sleep in 2023. And honestly, I'm talking to myself. And it doesn't help when you work more of night shifts, which I actually do. That has messed up my sleep pattern. But there are some of us that don't even work night shifts, that will do a long day shift and still stay up very late at night because they are pressing their phones, scrolling through Instagram, TikTok, or whatever you have out there. One way to tackle this is to let your bedroom be a bedroom. There is a reason why you have different parts of the house. You have your sitting room, you have your bedroom, you have your kitchen, your dining room, and the rest of it. So let your bedroom start being just your bedroom, where you just sleep and probably get ready for work or any event that you're going for. Another thing is to create a bedtime routine. It might not always be feasible, but try to get a sleeping time. It could be 9 p.m, it could be 10 p.m, it could be 11 p.m, whatever works for you. But by having a particular bedtime or sleep time, the more you maintain that sleep time, the more your brain starts to acclimatize to that set routine. And when you go to your bedrooms to sleep, please do not get tempted to carry your phone and start pressing it. Once you get to your bed, let it be that you're going straight to sleep. Turn off all screens, turn off all lights, and just go to bed. Do not eat in your room, do not watch any movie in your room, do not do any extracurricular activities in your room aside from just sleeping, because by the time you start watching things, scrolling through your phones, you will not get sleep. Your body becomes more awake, and that's how you end up staying too late at night. And poor sleep yields poor productivity, which makes you look irresponsible at your workplace, and this is not the habit we want to go into 2024 with. So let's develop a bedtime routine that works for us so that we can improve our sleeping habits. And trust me, when you do this, you would wake up feeling refreshed and ready to conquer the new day. One very important habit that we need to drop in 2023 is neglecting our mental health. My friend, your mental health matters a lot. Let's leave this habit of feeling ashamed to talk about our mental health. Mental health is not a disease. It's a very broad term. Let's be vulnerable enough to share our problems, to share our wins, to share our failures, our successes with our loved ones and people that we trust. Whenever you have a problem or something bothering you, don't think that you can figure it out all by yourself. You need people. You need to talk to someone. Sometimes all you need is just talking to someone and just getting that comfort from somebody. These things help to improve your mental health. They help to boost your mental health. Society has made us stigmatize talking about mental health, because sometimes when you talk about these things, you're blown off. You're made to feel like your opinion doesn't matter or your mental health doesn't matter. Let us normalize in 2024 talking about our mental health, because it is a very great part of ourselves and is what defines us or makes us a human being. And if there's anybody trying to downplay your conversations about mental health, kick that person off to the curbs, because that's where they belong. Take time for self-care, practice mindfulness, and seek support when needed. There's been an increase in suicide cases these days because people tend to keep things and bottle things up within themselves. So let's start speaking up. Remember, it's okay to prioritize your mental health. You deserve it.
Stop it. Get some help.
Talking about excessive screen time, we live in a digital age. We're very much aware of this, and it's easy to get sucked into the black hole of screen time. But let's make a conscious effort to limit our screen times in 2024. And honestly, if you have to keep scrolling through your phone, probably on Instagram or on TikTok or whatever, let it be productive scrolling. Say it after me: productive scrolling. Productive scrolling in the sense that whatever you are scrolling for, you're searching for an information or something that will be beneficial to you. And I'm not saying you cannot watch some fun activities or fun videos online, but designate time to these things. There are people that spend hours on end scrolling through Instagram or TikTok or whatever it is. These days, people make loads of money, and I'm talking thousands of pounds, through Instagram, through TikTok, and even YouTube. Rather than spend your whole time or hours on end scrolling through Instagram, watching funny videos, and these people are actually making money from their videos, why don't you turn that scrolling into a productive scrolling by making researches and looking for opportunities by which you can make money from these platforms? And it's a win-win situation. So in 2024, we need to set boundaries, engage in offline activities like bonding with your loved ones, connect with them face to face. And trust me, when you do this, your eyes and your relationship will thank you. Trust me. And last but not the least, let us leave behind the habit of negative self-talk. Can you take a guess who is your worst critic? You looking at me through the screen. You are your worst critic.
Surprise, motherfucker.
But guys, it's time to change that narrative. Most times we find ourselves focused more on the negatives than on the positive side. We find reasons to criticize ourselves. We find reasons to tell ourselves that we're not doing well. We compare ourselves to our friends, to our family members, to our loved ones. We try to compare our progress, and then we end up telling ourselves that we're not doing what we're supposed to be doing, or we're not where we're supposed to be, or we're not putting in much effort. But how about you take that time to reflect on those things that you have actually achieved and stop comparing yourself to people, because we don't all have the same goals in life. We don't all walk the same paths in life. The more you're comparing yourself to people, sometimes people are comparing themselves to others on social media because they're seeing them buying houses, they're seeing them buying cars and a lot of things. And then you just get into your own head and your own thoughts and start to castigate yourself.
Seriously, what the are you doing?
You don't even know how this person online has acquired their wealth, or what they've had to do to be where they are, or how long they've been doing what they're doing to get to where they are. You just automatically start putting so much pressure on yourself and telling yourself that you're not doing well, putting your own self down. That is a very horrible attitude that we need to drop. We need to really trash in 2023.
Stop it. Get some help.
Practice self-love. Profess positive self-affirmation. Let us start embracing our flaws and celebrating our achievements, because we are all doing so well in our own capacities, and let's stop judging ourselves unnecessarily. We already get judged by the world so much, so let's not do that same thing to ourselves, because it's a very unfortunate situation. You're amazing and you deserve to be kind to yourself. And there you have it, my sweetheart. 7 habits to leave behind in 2023. Now I want to hear from you. Which of those habits resonated with you the most? Which of these habits could you relate to the most? And what healthy habits are you planning on adopting in the new year? I want to hear from you in the comment section. Let's learn from each other and let's support each other on this journey to a healthier and happier life. If you found this video helpful, do not forget to give it a thumbs up and hit that subscribe button. And remember, my darlings, it is not too late to make positive changes to your life. Let's make 2024 our healthiest year yet. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in my next video. Take care.